Hey, what's up? You look worried.
Well, I am nervous. I'm going to have an interview in a couple of minutes, and I have a feeling that I know nothing.
Don't be too hard on yourself. You've been practicing a lot. I'm sure you're ready.
Well, I don't know.
Want a piece of advice? Relax. And whenever you feel like you don't know how to solve a problem, just use a hash map.
Yeah? Okay, thanks.
Hi Valerie, I'm Jenna from MAANG and I'm gonna be your interviewer for today. Let me describe you the problem I want you to solve. So, given an array of integers num and an integer target, return indices of the two numbers so that they add up to target. You may assume that each input would have only one solution and you may not use the same element twice. Do you get the problem?
Hi, yeah, I do.
Okay, so how are you gonna proceed?
Well, the easiest way will be just look through all the elements of the array and check if, when adding them to each other, we'll get the target. We'll start at index 0 and check all the combinations with index 1, then 2, etc.
Well, yes, that will give us what we need, but what about the complexity of this approach?
As we're going through the entire array, and we're gonna do that in the worst case n time for each number, this means that time complexity will be big O of n squared.
Can you think of a more efficient way to solve this problem?
Well, let me think for a while.
And whenever you feel like you don't know how to solve a problem, just use a hash map. Just use a hash map.
Well, we can use a hash map. We can start with an empty hash map, iterate through the array and look for the difference between the target and the current element. And if we don't find the element that equals the difference, we'll put the current element in the hash map. And then we'll be looking for the elements in the hash map.
Okay,
This is gonna look something like that.
and what is the complexity of this approach?
Since we only have to iterate through the array once and we are adding each value to our hash map, which is a constant time operation, and we're checking if a value exists in our hash, which is also a constant time operation, the time complexity is going to be big O of n. We will use some extra memory though, because of a hash map, so the time complexity is going to be big O of n because we could potentially add every value to the hash map.
Thank you. That's a good answer and an elegant solution. We're finishing now. My colleague will let you know when your next interview will happen. Take care.
Thanks. Take care. Next interview? I'd better prepare with LeetCode.com.